Welcome to my under 5-minute take on NPD's sales numbers for the month of June. I don't know how much attention you might pay to it, but looking at the sales numbers gives you a sense of understanding of what's going on in the industry today, and it can also help you predict what's going to happen in the future. So here's my take. The PS4 was the best selling console in the month of June, followed by the Switch and Xbox One. We don't know yet which system was in second place, but I think it's easy to assume it was the Switch, and then followed by the Xbox One. It's pretty much the same that it was in the month of May. Sony is actually doing a pretty good job at selling the PS4 by reducing the price, releasing limited editions, and providing better bundles in the market. There's not much you can complain about here. Since the announcement of the PS4 at E3 a couple of years back, Sony has nailed it with their marketing, games, and total customer experience. With Nintendo, it's obvious they're having some issues with supplies. Since the moment of release, I have only seen 2 Switches in the wild. 2 days ago, I was at Walmart for 5 minutes and saw at least 3 people looking for a Switch. Sold out. Today, I went to get my copy of Splatoon at Target, and the Switch was nowhere to be found. I have no question in my mind that if Nintendo could meet demand, they would have the best selling console of the month. Nintendo has come out and apologized for their lack of supply and promised that they will start fixing these issues in July with Splatoon coming out. In my opinion, the Switch will be the best selling console for the year as long as supply meets demand. Nintendo is in a very good position to sell more Switches in its first year than Wii U's entire lifespan. I mean, that will be a great comeback, and I believe Nintendo's on track of making that happen. In terms of Microsoft, they're not in a very good place right now. Their sales have stalled. And think about this, Microsoft's biggest market is America, and they're selling the worst of the 3. And this trend seems likely to continue. Microsoft announced their Xbox One X. I'll call it the Xbox because I don't want to get it confused with the Xbox One S and all the other limited editions that they have released. So they announced the new system at E3, and honestly, this is an expensive system targeting a very limited demographic that doesn't expand their market share. This new system will help a bit when it launches later this year, but I predict that it will still be in the last place behind the Switch and the PS4. Sadly, things are not looking good for Xbox. In terms of games, there were a few surprises. Tekken 7 took the #1 spot in the charts. Crash, according to Activision, was the best-selling game worldwide, and ARMS launched in the United States with around 250,000 units, followed by Mario Kart 8 with almost 200,000 and Zelda with almost 150,000. These are very solid numbers for all 3, especially ARMS being a new IP and frankly a game in a genre that's in decline. So far, I believe Sony is going to keep doing what they're doing and riding the wave. Nintendo has to meet demand with supply for the Switch, and I believe that they will. Once they do, the Switch will become the best-selling console for the entire year. There's no question in my mind. And Microsoft right now should just be praying that a miracle happens. Well, that's my take on NPD's sales numbers for the month of June. I ask that you will leave your comments below and let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you next time.